Now, what if you could get unlimited, healthy recipes customized perfectly to your tastes for free? Not just basic recipes, but creative meal ideas that you'll actually want to eat and you'll be able to make without spending hours in the kitchen. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this using Claude, which is Anthropic's AI assistant, and we're going to use it to generate basically endless healthy recipes customized for you. Claude is like ChatGPT, but with better memory and understanding of context. What makes this even better is Claude Projects. It's going to let you save custom instructions that Claude follows perfectly every time. No more copying and pasting prompts. So let me show you what this looks like in action. So here I am at Claude, and you can go to claude.ai to see it. This is a Claude project that I have set up. If you don't want to use Claude projects, you can also copy paste the prompt that I'm going to give you throughout this video. But just to show you what this looks like, if I type in chicken Italian, we have 20 suggestions, all of them using chicken, all of them Italian in nature, and for each one of these, we have an estimated macros and calorie content per serving. Any one of these that we selected, Claude would then generate a recipe for us. Let me show you what that looks like. Which one sounds good to you? Let's go with chicken Vesuvio. So if I typed in chicken Vesuvio, I now have a recipe for cooking chicken Vesuvio. I have the ingredients required, prep time, cook time, and the directions and meal prep tips. So that's what I'm going to show you, how to build something exactly like this so you never have to worry about a healthy recipe again. So I'm going to break down that prompt section by section so you'll understand why it's structured the way it is, and more importantly, so you can customize it perfectly for your needs. So let's go ahead and start with the first section. This sets the rules for everything that follows. Give me 20 ideas and rate each one for health and how much we would enjoy it based on below preferences. I will give you a main protein and potentially a type of cuisine. If a type of cuisine is given, stay within that cuisine for all ideas. This section keeps the AI focused. Without this, you're going to end up with recipes that mix every cuisine known to humanity into a very confused dish. You can leave the type of cuisine out if you just want to give the AI a main protein and have it generate based on that. So the next section, we're telling the AI about our eating style. We eat healthy, macro-friendly food with a focus on protein. So this is where you tell the AI your food philosophy. Now, personally, mine is pretty simple, right? Make it healthy, but make it interesting. Of course, adjust this based on your goals and your preferences. The next thing, we're going to get quite specific about macros. Each recipe should be roughly 40% protein, 35% carbs, and 25% fat. Only spray is used for cooking oil in most cases and should not be included. Now, I tested different macro splits for months, worked with a nutritionist before landing on these numbers. If you have different needs, feel free to change them to match yours. And of course, if you love cooking oil, then tell the AI assistant here and it will keep that in mind when estimating macros. You could use something like, I put a tablespoon of butter in everything, if that's what you do. And be honest here, the AI won't judge. This will just help you get better recipes for you. So now the variety section. You should give some that are similar to existing favorites and some that are very different. Do not give healthier or lighter versions of the favorites. Go crazy with some. Do not generate the same ideas over and over again from previous sessions. Without this part, the AI usually plays it safe and you'll end up with the same 3 meals with slightly different seasonings. So I even had some issues where I kept getting the same handful of ideas repeated over and over. So this is here to stop the AI from doing that, and it largely works. Next up is what I call the favorites blueprint section. Some favorites include ground turkey Thai stir fry, chicken and sausage gumbo made with bone broth, turkey and ricotta meatballs with red sauce, boneless baked chicken wings, pressure cooked pork tenderloin, and Thai coconut curry soup. So this is the secret sauce. Pun intended. It's basically giving the AI your food diary, things you like, things you want it to start looking at when it's generating ideas. You'll want to update this every few months or when you discover new favorites, and that way you'll constantly have new ideas generated by this AI. You can also just update it if you get bored. So next up, the meal prep section. The meals should be easily reheated and good to eat for several days, because no one wants to spend their whole life in the kitchen. Now, if you want to cook every single night, first, are you okay? And second, you can just remove this part. Here's the time management section. They should be cookable in less than 30 minutes of prep time. Slow cooker, long cooking braises, and long simmering sauces are okay. So the key word here is prep time. I'm fine waiting 8 hours for a slow cooker to work its magic, but 45 minutes of chopping, that's my limit. So the convenience section. Make use of frozen prepared vegetables when appropriate. Now, I've heard professional chefs say that while fresh vegetables from your local farmer's market might be better, frozen vegetables are almost always going to be pretty good. A lot of fresh vegetables that are grown off-season halfway around the world, they're likely going to be worse than frozen. Plus, using frozen vegetables, it really cuts down on the prep time dramatically. You can think of frozen vegetables as having a higher floor, but a lower ceiling than truly fresh vegetables. Now, the next section, we're going to prevent AI creativity. We're not keto. Carbs are okay. White rice, tortillas, pasta, etc. We are not vegetarian. Every meal should include a main protein. Without this section, Claude starts doing things like trying to convince you that cauliflower rice is just as good as the real thing. Spoiler alert, it's not. Not a fan of cauliflower rice. The no boring meals rule. No meals should be a cooked protein plus a side of vegetables. No pork chop or chicken breast with broccoli or similar. Honestly, this is here because life is too short for sad plates of chicken breast with steamed broccoli. The reality check section. Our local supermarket is a regular supermarket, so no exotic ingredients. Unusual spices are okay and can be a good way to introduce new flavors. This prevents the AI from suggesting ingredients that you need to order from 3 different continents. Now, spices can be easily ordered online, so I allow the AI to go crazy with spices if it wants to. The tracking section. Generate estimated grams of protein, carbs, and fat for each recipe, as well as estimated calorie content. Because honestly, eyeballing portions is about as accurate as measuring rain with a sieve. So finally, we're going to give the AI likes and dislike lists. Favorite ingredients include ground turkey, chicken tenderloin, pork tenderloin, chicken bone broth, cod, and smoked salmon. Then we're going to list what not to use. Everything from salmon to cricket flour. Now, this is your chance to ban ingredients you don't like. Make sure in this section, whatever you love or whatever you hate, put it in here so the AI won't use it or will use it more often. And this is why we're talking about Claude over ChatGPT. ChatGPT really doesn't follow directions like this very well. Claude does an excellent job. So when you say, hey, don't use salmon, you'll never see a recipe with salmon in it. Now, of course, if you love salmon, then feel free to judge me because I don't like it very much. Comment below and tell me why I'm wrong. So let me tell you about some real winners this prompt has generated. We did a chicken enchilada soup. We had that for dinner last night. It was great. We had Indian keema rice. It perfectly balances spices with protein. And one of my favorite examples, right? I asked it for French. So it took a beurre blanc sauce, which is normally just pure butter with some wine, and it recreated it using bone broth, Dijon mustard, and fat-free half and half. It really created the same texture and flavor as beurre blanc without just, melting a stick of butter. So if you are getting recipes that don't quite work for you, here are a few quick fixes. If the recipes are too complex, you can add all recipes should use 7 ingredients or less. If it's too expensive, just tell it to focus on bulk ingredients. If the portions are off, you should specify exact serving sizes, maybe give it a calorie content that you're looking for. If all the ideas are too similar, go back and change your favorite food section or add a line to ask for different cooking methods for each one. And if it's taking too long to cook, go ahead and set a specific active or total cooking time limit. And again, this AI will follow any rules that you lay in. So now that you've seen how this AI can save you hours of meal planning time, imagine putting those saved hours toward a side hustle, something that can make you money. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the same AI tool to help local businesses get more customers, a service they're happily paying $1,000 a month for. And the best part, you can run this entire side hustle in less time than it used to take you to plan your weekly meals. So check out this video now, how I'm helping business owners fill up their parking lots using these same AI tools.